Welcome to Yoga Cheat Codes. Today we're going to get into side plank or a variation of it and also go through a simple beginner to intermediate flow once you stabilize in your side plank, whatever variation it is you have access to. For those of you who haven't tried it before, it is considered an arm balance and requires moderate strength in your core. It reverses the negative effects of commuting and sitting long periods. The benefits include circulation, arm and ab strength, plus it's beginner level but looks pretty advanced. Some cautions include it can cause some wrist pain in sensitive people, and you may be shaky at first, so don't skip the warm-up. So from standing, arms out and float down. Lean forward, elongating your head towards the opposite wall, lengthening your spine. Arms crossed and hang down, let the weight of your head move your body towards the floor. So then hands to the floor on the ball of your feet and bend your legs. Let's do some neck rotations, side to side and front and back. Great. So with your palms down on the mat, you want to stretch your arms forward, gently mobilizing your wrists and arms. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in your forearms, in the front of your forearms. As mentioned, this pose can be very rough on the wrists, so be sure to get your wrists stretched out and warm. Now let's do a forward fold. Try to touch your face to your knees. Feel your calves and your hamstrings elongating. So now you want to grab your strap and we're going to do some leg elevations, which open up your groin and also elongate your hamstrings. So you can tie the strap around one ankle and pull that leg up, keeping it as straight as possible with the toe pointed. We want to conduct this move sitting straight up at 90 degrees, as well as lying flat on the ground. Pull to your maximum extension. And try to hold it for a minimum of 30 seconds. you prepare, let's do some bent knee drills and variations of side plank. With your right hand on your hip, balance on your knees, and left hand with a straight arm. See if you can simulate a full side plank. Feel it in your abs and your shoulders. See if you can grab your right toe and straighten that leg up towards the sky. Here's that same flow from the back. In this routine, I'm elevating my left leg because I know that's where I'm going to have the problem, is getting that left leg all the way up and straight. Repeat this as many times as needed until you feel ready to try some straight leg drills. Here you can see with my weight on my knees and my right hand, I'm simply elevating my hip and then sitting down. Elevating my hip, sitting down, and repeating till I feel ready to put my leg up straight. Now with straight legs, I have all of my weight on the outer aspect of my left foot. Again, both arms straight, and here I'm just tracking my right foot up along my right leg with a pointed toe. Getting used to the balance, getting used to the ab activation that is needed to do this correctly. Now we're going to try a really cool beginner to intermediate flow, including a side plank. So come onto the mat and floating down to downward dog, raise one leg into three-legged dog, which stretches the hamstrings and builds strength. Knee to the elbow, crunch those abs. Try to float to your left side and get into whatever variation of plank you can easily access. Leg up, float down, and then downward dog again. Your hips can come into a rear plank with both arms straight behind you. Try to elevate one leg to the sky. Let's do that again, floating down to downward dog. Walk out your knees into our three-legged dog and knee in, ab activation. Side plank. All my weight is on the outstep of the right foot as well as my right hand and upper leg straight. Flip around to rear plank and elevate one leg. You can lean your head back and then gracefully come into a forward fold. Repeat this a few times until you really get into the flow of completing a side plank in a vinyasa. Excellent job. Now a really simple cool down is we're going to get into an upward dog. The key here is we're releasing our neck and leaning back, lowering those shoulders and keeping your elbows in. Now come back into a nice child's pose and relax for a few minutes. Congratulations, you can do a variation of side plank.